what the hell is Rookie of the Year? Man, he said something earlier to where it would be a movie by Gary Busey. And he picks this one. Seriously, you couldn't pick Predator 2? I know a lot of you were asking for it too. I know a lot of you were doing that, but he picks Rookie of the Year. God, it would be perfect to do Predator 2. But no. That is the only Aliens that he's not done. Well, okay, actually, he has done them because Alien versus Predator 2, and he seemed to like the Predators. How dare you disrespect them, Doug? Ugh. Hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is back again, and we're watching. Let me make sure. Yeah, Rookie of the Year. Yes, Rookie of the Year by Nostalgia Critic. Never heard of this movie. Is it a Disney movie? Is it a whatever? I don't know. I may have heard of it, but yeah, I may have heard of it, but I thought I confused it with that other movie, Rookie, with Dennis Quaid. You know, that failed Hollywood actor who turned into a traitor. But no, I'm kidding. I kid. But yeah, I never seen this movie, know nothing about it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I will say, though, that I will also be watching Agatha all along tonight. So, I mean, if y'all are interested in anything Disney, which I know probably you're not, then come on down. I'll also be putting down the remake of The Little Mermaid on Patreon. If you guys, I also put an announcement on a post. I'll put a post out there too. If you guys want me to put that on YouTube, I will. I just have to edit it. I'll need some time to edit it. But if you do want to see the full length reaction, I will be having it on Patreon. And with that being said, again, not much to really say about this, so please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. Now let's do this thing, y'all.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. We tend to talk about fads on this show, and for whatever reason, in the early 90s, baseball seemed to rule cinema.
Yeah?
Of course, the sport itself has been popular for many years, but around 89 or so, you can go a year without several baseball movies being released. Even movies that had nothing to do with baseball had something to do with baseball.
Really?
Now, despite many jokes being made about how it's not exactly the most exciting sport out there.
Wesley Snipes.
The batter is calling for time. Looks like he's going and getting himself a new bat.
I never realized how boring this game is.
Cinematically, it does make sense. The moments where little is happening is great for build-up, and when something does happen, it can be edited quickly to hype up the excitement, or slowed down to amp up the suspense. And technology was at a point in the 90s where you could utilize a variety of shots and quick cuts and slow-mo more than you could in the past. And out of all the baseball films that came out around that time, Rookie of the Year is the great, fun, decent enough.
Decent enough? Really? Decent enough? You went for decent enough over Predator 2, Doug? Damn it!
Released in 1993, the film didn't exactly do amazing numbers at the box office, but it's gotten, I don't know if I want to say a following, but certainly an audience. While I've never met anyone who says they love this movie or it's one of their favorites, it does manage to stick around in one's memory. And I think that's apparent by the fact that many of its clips have over 1 million views on YouTube. But with that said, it's also so undervalued that it doesn't even have a Blu-ray release.
What?
In the cinematic directorial debut of Daniel Stern, it's clear the film's not trying to be poignant like League of Their Own or Field of Dreams. It's just a light comedy for kids indulging in fantasy where a boy gets to play in a major league team. Or close proximity. That's my time, thank you!
Isn't that your team?
Reviews at best, does this film deserve to be remembered over 30 years later? Or is it an example of just the right idea for the right age range? Well, let's examine it further.
Isn't that the same kid from...
Let's take a look at the funky butt-loving Rookie of the Year. The film opens at a Cubs game where, big surprise, they're not doing so great.
We haven't won a pennant since 45 in a series since
1908.
1908.
Spoken like a true Canadian. Every Chicagoan back then knew it was 1908. You could ask a Cubs fan what time is it, and they'd be like, goddamn 1908, man!
Come on, Henry!
Meanwhile, a kid named Henry, played by Thomas Ian Nicholas, thinks he's gonna have a good game today.
Hey, not so fast. Hello, George. Hello, Clark.
I don't like the way she said that.
Me
She's
neither.
like, ooh, I can feel that future star power of Mr. Nanny emanating off you.
Yeah.
He gets put in by his coach, or a community college improv actor pretending to be a coach.
What's wrong with him? You moron! You imbecile. Time out! Rowan Gardner, hit in the right field.
I'm just acting this way till someone shouts out a different genre. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Pennyworth.
Oh,
And he does a great impression of me playing baseball.
Throw in the cheddar! Come on, right in the kitchen! Get in the big, high, stinky...
Would you shut up?
All that's missing is the crying. He, of course, messes up the catch. I wouldn't dare lift my hat. I have to search aimlessly and spin
come
around
on,
to utilize
buddy.
my time. And he continues to be an outcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't imagine why.
And, roll, Gardner. Bottom 9. 2 out. 1 on.
Yeah, I don't know. This kid got constantly cast as baseball dork.
Yeah, he was from that movie.
Okay, so at times, he can be a bit much. But they do know when to pull it back. Like, I do buy his uneasiness with his mom dating someone else.
It's our 3-week anniversary.
Congratulations.
What have you got against Jack?
He's moving too fast.
I mean, he's already got the divorce papers ready to go.
So he's leaving his wife.
With your name on them. Henry has a crush on a girl named Vicky, though his friends might be a little more unhealthily fascinated by her.
She doesn't like me, and besides, she's not that hot.
Just look at her sipping that milk. Milk's done that body good.
Boys, this is what we're comfortable saying. Imagine what we're not. While trying to catch another ball, he slips and falls, injuring his arm. These sound effects whenever he moves are pretty funny.
Funky butt loving.
Did he say funky butt loving?
It is a Grey's Anatomy term. They're so freaked out by hurting the doctor that they almost miss his mom's gift for getting his cast off.
What's this?
Happy cast off day.
What is it? Come stick it!
Hey.
Little moments of charm like that do end up going a long way in this flick.
Really?
They make it to the game, and when Henry has to throw back a home run from the other team, his arm locks up like a catapult and launches it faster than anyone's ever seen.
What the hell?
Bring me that arm!
Hi.
Surgically attach it to our pitcher!
Also, isn't that the guy from frickin' Alien Resurrection? Yeah, Resurrection. And that's Dan Castellaneta, right? Or I don't know. He's also in Commando, right? He's the bad guy in Commando.
Of course, they want the kid on the team because, again, Cubs. But Mary's boyfriend Jack doesn't tell Mary at first, so he can become his manager.
How would you like to pitch for the Chicago Cubs?
Great! But I gotta ask my mom first.
Cut! Got the trailer line. Next scene.
I'm Henry Rowan Gardner.
Why didn't you say so? Oh, that's a horse of a different color.
Please laugh, kid. Unless it's 2016, humor is all we got. He runs in the Gary Busey
What?
playing Rocket, looking lost and defeated. So Gary Busey, yeah, people didn't have to stretch reality much for this flick.
Gary
And like
Busey.
most of the players, he
Whoa.
doesn't like having a kid on the team.
Can I have your autograph?
I don't do autographs.
It's been a long time since a Busey spin ass. We forgot how to do it.
Hi, Henry.
Daniel Stern plays Brickma, a person who
Daniel
honestly
Stern.
looks like he directed this movie. And I'm sure kids will like him fine, but he's a little much for me.
Eye on the ball. Now bring it to me.
I can't pretend Marv was always the greatest character, but at least I knew a brick was heading towards his face in the near future.
Welcome to the big show.
Jesus. He looks like a guy I know. Ew.
Speaking of things that rhyme with brick, Henry is feeling a
Bushwhack.
little insecure about changing in front of everyone.
What the hell did he have in his mouth?
Must have been fun telling the composer, can you whip up some big cock, little cock music for me? The big game starts, and like I said, sometimes he's a bit over the top. I do like this kid's cluelessness.
You're in my seat. Pitcher's
Hey.
over there.
Oh.
Henry and Emma trying to make the which is the scariest thing in a 90s kids film. But the first batter freaks him out, causing him to choke.
Oh, come on.
Wow!
I suck! He continues to strike out, but not in a good way. However, a wild pitch ironically helps them win. But who cares? Because, ooh, Henry's sitting with that girl he likes.
It's something for this boat we're working on. You have a boat?
Tell her we'll take her for a ride.
Okay, first of all, why does this kid have more game than the main character? First of all. And second, this should have immediately been a rap because I'm a pitcher for the Chicago Cubs is one of the best pickup lines, or for a major baseball team, is pretty good pickup line, don't you think? Hey, I'm the pitcher. Like the girls that be coming all over just to get with him. Come on.
Ask her to go for a ride.
Don't let on, but she might hear me. They go to work on their boat. Hey, maybe practice pitching. Because even when you show up late.
What?
Fined $500 for showing up late to practice.
Oh my God, how have you not been taken off?
That's like 6 years allowance.
What do you and the audience think about that? Yeah, his eye's a little too close to the camera. When he starts pitching again, though, he's somehow worse.
Oh, talk to him, Chen, please.
That was a ball.
What do you want me to say?
You've been working with him.
Have you? You haven't shown any of that. So Rocket goes to talk to him about the have to. I gotta admit, this writing does make me chuckle a bit.
I have to. Let's see it. What the heck was I talking about?
What the heck was he talking about?
So what'd you tell him?
You wouldn't understand.
It's typical Gary Busey gibberish.
Yeah.
Through some accidental good luck, he gets more confidence and finally starts pitching well. Rocket even signs his ball.
Aww. Hey.
Hold on to that. I'm planning on dying soon.
Yeah, sure.
So like I said, this is all clearly fantasy, but again, these little moments of believable friendship do add a lot and give a little charm and weight that the movie does need.
They're pretty
In a
good.
film where almost nothing feels real, a few real moments do mean a lot. Even some of the sarcastic lines at times feel like real lines a kid would say. Like when Henry travels to play his next game.
Bye!
So long!
Bye!
Let's go back to our dull lives and search for meaning.
Oh, you review 30-year-old kids' films too?
Yeah, me too. And I'm reacting to his stuff, so.
Players check into their rooms interacting with the strangest bellhop in movie history.
Sorry, your door seems to be malfunctioning. I'll get housekeeping up here.
Thank you.
I think he found a
Bet
friend.
you $50 you can't be fired for a performance in this movie.
Thank you.
As Brickma gets stuck in between the doors.
Little help. Little help now.
Thus begins the sequel to the film Buried. Henry continues to pitch great, but nobody bothered to check if he can bat.
You can't let him bat.
He's got to learn sometime.
Yes, practice. Practice is when he learns.
Yeah, what the hell?
Again, this is all just a weak setup for comedy, but to its credit, it does make me laugh.
Give me
What?
something that I can hit.
Step in the box, son.
Come on, step into your coffin like a man. But he's
There
so
you go.
short, the pitches count as balls. Again, pretty humorous. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I laugh hard when he's distracted and the hitter behind him has to slow down so he can run the bases.
This is as fast as I go!
This is so stupid, but I think every little kid at some point wondered if this would ever happen in a game.
Yeah.
Its childish silliness kind of acquits
Hey!
itself in this childishly silly
Nice.
movie. Even the mother's reaction is pretty funny.
He hit him too hard.
He was just trying to make the tag.
I've cut the camera smaller than yours. Later, Henry finds some sparks flying between Mary and Ryan.
Maybe if you just let go a little.
Wait, aren't you?
Like this?
Boy, talk about the reversal of that checkout meme.
Yeah,
Except
what
it
the
isn't
hell?
as much frustration as much as, huh?
Nothing like a little penance fever to get the juices going.
Brickman and Henry also try to get lucky.
Remember now, it's all free. Excuse me, ladies.
Which one of you wants to get arrested dating my friend?
Also, take off the monkey suit. Good Lord, man. Even in that time, with her haircut. Do you see that thing? It looks like a raccoon is living on a freaking head. She's still better dressed than Marv on Holiday.
Excuse me.
Nope, it was actually about pinball. And I love how Henry gives a look like, man.
Wait.
Nope.
Excuse me, ladies.
Which one of you wants to get arrested dating my friend?
Excuse me.
Nope, it was actually about pinball. And I love how Henry gives a look like, man, I wish the Cubs were a bit more messed up. With that said, the owner of the Cubs, played by Dan Hedaya, says the Yankees want to buy Henry.
They want to buy the kid for $25 million.
He's a kid.
$30 million. The catch is he has to get married to sign the contract.
What?
You gotta do something for me. You gotta get rid of Chet Stedman.
Get rid of Gary Busey? I thought you were gonna ask for something difficult. I'm sorry, he's not even that bad, and these jokes are so easy.
I like Gary Busey too. I can see why he had a little bit of charm and why people started liking him. Even in Salem's Lot, which again would have been a way better movie for him to do, a way better Gary Busey movie for him to do. He has a certain charm to him. It's the drunk uncle type, but you'd want to have that beer with him.
Henry even starts getting the most 1993 commercial spots.
You got the right one, baby.
Too many women are looking at boys questionably in this.
I know it's.
I need you to be more sexy.
Some of the guys too.
Yeah.
And Jack tricks Mary into signing Henry over to the Yankees. But who gives a shit about that? He wasn't there to finish putting the boat together.
What, I'm supposed to work on it by myself? Great idea! Work on it yourself, Mr. Superstar!
You think I don't have friends in this industry? I know a kid who owns his own baseball team.
Well, Henry gets even more timeless Busey advice.
That's gonna make you stupid.
See you in Hitman. He's told he's gonna be forced to sit out the rest of the season and then let go. Don't worry, Jack will play the role of father figure with drug PSA acting.
Don't you walk away from me when I'm talking to you! You show me some respect!
From you, okay? I learned to overact by watching you! His acting only gets better.
You can't do that!
Of course I can! I'm the manager! I brought in Reebok!
You are making the bellhop guy look subtle.
I make the decisions!
He is my son!
He's my client!
I am acting! Mary literally punches him out of the house.
Yo!
Almost jarringly goes super serious talking about his real life father, but these two do play it pretty well.
When I was a teenager...
Mom, I know that he left you when you were pregnant with me.
It only scarred me a little bit. See, I only do that once a day now. Like I said, though, their performances do make it work, and later he even manages to make up with his friends.
So you coming?
We can't reenact the ending of Godfather 2 without you.
Stop! He's already dead.
He decides he doesn't want to return to baseball next season so he can have a childhood. And contracts don't mean anything, so he doesn't have to go to the Yankees, and Rocket can still pitch.
Yeah, I heard that Mr. Fish wanted to
Oh,
sell
wow. My God, is this guy everywhere?
Nothing final.
I'll give credit, most movies like this would drag this out with more pointless moping, but they know it's a kid's film and they just want to get to the fun stuff, so they give their young audience what they're looking for. Jumping straight to them playing at the World Series. Oh, there's still plenty of corny cliches though. Like Rocket does one more pitch with his bad arm, breaking the bat.
Oh.
And Henry slips, fixing his arm, so now he can't pitch.
No, I can't go anymore.
What are we gonna do?
Isn't it obvious? We pray to God. He's infamous for helping teams cheat if a kid doesn't have a father.
Gotcha.
Again, this gets pretty silly, but I do like the idea that they just have to think more clever in order to beat the other team.
I dare you to run!
Hey, I'm not chicken, cut it out!
Nerves of steel, these players. Except when it comes to na-na-na-na, that shit hurts.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Are they literally gonna do the Who's Up First routine next?
Really? Yeah, right?
But just to clarify, it was duck season, right?
The batter that freaked him out originally returns, though, confusing Henry in a number of ways. I think mainly the same way the lead character from Lost Boys looked at the sax player.
Yeah, what the hell?
The confidence he needs from his mother. So crying to your mommy does help, what a twist. And he manages to strike him out. Mighty Casey! Oh, wait, this isn't a cartoon. Yeah, I think.
I got it!
He, of course, goes back to playing regular baseball and finally wins the respect of his classmates.
The power is yours!
And that was Rookie of the Year. Easy to tear apart, but I do think it's mainly for little kids, and as those movies go, I think it's passable. Yes, there's a way to do kids' films right and wrong, but this film really seems to soak in the fantasy of its idea and gives jokes that, say, 5 to 10-year-olds would enjoy totally fine. I don't think it's trying to hit the grown-ups that much.
Why wasn't John
Even
Candy
by
more?
that measurement, it's not awful. It can just sometimes be a little too goofy. But I think it's got just enough charm to win kids over and not necessarily scare grown-ups away. I just don't think it would suck them in either. It's not a phenomenal time, but it is, at the very least, a nice game. I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
All right, basic bitch movie. I'd say Angels in the Outfield was way better, but that's just me. It comes out with a better climax too. Like you don't really even know. I remember the ending to Angels in the Outfield too. It's like, do they win? Do they not? And I was like, my parents were so assured that, like, yeah, they totally won. They totally won. Did they lie to me? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in such a long time. I guess I'd have to check it out again. So, that was Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Some parts are actually kind of funny, I have to admit, and he made it even funnier. But yeah, what do you guys think of the movie? Did you guys grow up with this movie? I don't know. I did not. I never even knew it existed. But yeah, since there were so many baseball movies, and I've seen maybe one, and I never even seen Angels in the Outfield all the way through. Every single time I saw it, it was on TV. And then when I finally got Disney Plus or whatever, I just didn't care. But hey, maybe I could watch it again if you guys want me to watch it for the channel. You guys want me to watch any of those movies in the videos too? That he mentioned, the baseball movies that happened like in the 90s. Yeah, let me know if I could do that too. So other than that, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe. I think I deserve it. And remember, check out my Patreon for all my full-length reactions to all my latest videos. And I'll see you on the next episode.